The rent was suspiciously low for a place with hardwood floors and a view that didn't just face a brick wall. Elias should have known that in this city, a steal usually involves someone actually getting robbed, or worse. The loose screw. When Elias first moved into room 9, the brass digit on the door was hanging by a single stripped screw. It had rotated 180 degrees, masquerading as a 6. He laughed, tightened it with a butter knife, and went inside. The apartment was perfect, save for one thing. The layout felt circular. No matter which way he walked, he always ended up back in the narrow kitchenette. He chalked it up to bad architecture and the exhaustion of moving. The midnight shift. At 2:09 a.m., a rhythmic thudding started. It wasn't coming from the neighbors. It was coming from the front door. Elias looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty, bathed in that flickering, sickly yellow light common to buildings that haven't been renovated since the Nixon administration. But as he watched, the brass 9 on the outside of his door began to vibrate. Slowly, agonizingly, it creaked clockwise. Scrape, scrape, click. It was a 6 again. Elias opened the door to fix it, but the hallway was gone. In its place was a mirror image of his own living room, stretching infinitely into the darkness. Standing in the center of that distant room was a figure, himself, holding a butter knife, looking back with a face twisted in terror. The mathematics of misery. He slammed the door and locked the deadbolt. He checked his phone. The clock didn't say 2:10 a.m. It just showed a single digit, 9. He tried to leave through the fire escape, but the window opened into the bathroom. He ran to the bathroom and the door led back to the kitchenette. The apartment wasn't a home anymore. It was a loop. He realized then why the floor was so polished. It wasn't wax. It was the friction of countless feet walking in circles for years. The realization. Elias looked at the walls. Beneath the fresh coat of eggshell white paint, he saw the faint indentations of markings. He scraped the paint away with his fingernails to find a tally. Tenant 1, 9 days. Tenant 2, 9 weeks. Tenant 3, 9 months. He was the 9th. The final rotation. A voice whispered from the kitchen. His own voice, but deeper, older. It's time to flip, Elias. He ran to the front door, desperate to turn the brass digit back. If it stayed a 9, he was trapped. If it stayed a 6, he was... What? He didn't want to know. As he reached for the handle, the floor tilted. The entire room began to rotate. The furniture slid toward the ceiling. Gravity was reorienting itself. Elias fell, not toward the floor, but toward the door.